Hello everybody, Terrible Shoes back at it again, and for today's video, I think that it's a fine time to discuss that every single one of us, at least at some point, has bought something off eBay, perhaps even Whatnot, the site that I always love to rag on. However, when you buy something off one of these websites, you oftentimes expect it to be, properly packed while shipping. However, the seller doesn't always seem to agree with that. And I think that's a little weird and a little crazy on top of that. So for today's clip, we're going to take a look at I believe a Whatnot sale. I'm just trying to recall really quick. A Whatnot sale that's gone wrong because the seller clearly, doesn't actually like the hobby and knows absolutely nothing about selling and is just worried about tripling his money real quick. So let's take a look at today's clip. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll talk about it afterwards. I'll see you then.
All right, got a mail day from Whatnot. Let's see what we got in this one. Got a bajillion things coming, so another great shipping job. Sleeved in a bubble mailer with no cardboard. So yeah, lovely. So I got this lot in. I'll be sharing this guy's name because I'm tired of these dudes like on Whatnot just pretty much randomly just messing the cards up. I mean, I understand Donovan Mitchell's not a huge card at an Optic, but I mean, dude, just get the shipping right. Same thing with Marcus Smart, another Donovan Mitchell rookie, Jalen Suggs rookie, Julius Randle rookie, DeAndre Hunter rookie, Hero rookie, Bonchero rookie, Chet Holmgren rookie, and then the one card that he put in the top loader, $299 Kyle Kuzma. So I don't expect everything to be top loaded when I steal these items for as cheap as I do. But I mean, they could be in some cardboard. They could definitely take better care of them. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm asking too much. I think I got this whole lot for like $7. So it is what it is.
So just to start this part of the video off, I say this oftentimes, just I'm going to be very transparent with you. I know very little to nothing about sports cards. I do, however, know that they should be packed and shipped properly, as should any trading card, or I'm going to go as far as to even say this, any item you buy online should be. And it's really crazy to me that people will literally unironically sit here and do dumb shit like this. How can you send this guy cards in nothing but penny sleeves? That is the craziest thing I've ever seen, and it is not that hard to research how to pack and ship cards properly. You can use a team bag with a top loader. You can ship them in all top loaders. It would cost a little bit more, but I guess, or like anything. Like at this point, I think even like making a little house out of cardboard would have been a better option than whatever this guy did. So basically, this guy spends money on Whatnot to have a bunch of football cards sent to him, and the seller, he actually reveals the seller in the video too, which I'm very happy to see. We very rarely actually see that. He blasts them and says, "I bought this shit from this guy, and look what he did." Because it's ridiculous. How can you ship something looking like that to a customer? So he ships these football cards in literal penny sleeves, or maybe they're not in penny sleeves. It's kind of hard to tell from the video. And they don't look to be damaged, so it looks like he actually lucked out here. However, I've seen a lot of other stories where the person unfortunately did not get off as easy. You see a lot of times when newer sellers on eBay, especially, you guessed it, eBay scammers and Whatnot scammers, people who are new to these hobbies and know nothing about selling, packing, shipping, or the cards that they're selling to you. They just don't care. They think that they can just literally throw your stuff in a I've actually seen another video a while back. I'm sorry to hop topic so much. Where another buyer of Whatnot, he purchased a stack of Pokemon cards, and they literally threw them in a cardboard box about this big, this tall, and he came and they're just flopping all over the pack. There's no bubble wrap, there's no top loader, no team bags, no penny sleeves even, nothing. And what ends up happening? He ended up getting all his money back from Whatnot, which is a shock, because Whatnot oftentimes defends these scammers until the bitter. And so much so that I've actually seen some of them even advertised as a reason to come to the site and shop with them, which is really crazy. So basically, if you are a seller and you're planning to do this, I consider this personally a scam, because you just scam this guy out of the value of all of his cards, whether you did it intentionally or not, and it is entirely on the seller's shoulders to replace that value, because he clearly didn't give a shit while packing. And if he did give a shit, he didn't do enough research. And if he did do research, well, he's just dumb. I don't know what else to say at that point. Your card should not ever show up looking like this. And if they do, immediately don't even contact the seller, contact the app and report it immediately, because the seller is going to try to make a bunch of bullshit excuses. I've seen them say, oh, UPS did this and the post office did it. Yeah, the post office took all your cards out of their sleeves and fucking threw them back in the box. Stupid. Yeah, right. It's pathetic. These people are always lying. They're always trying to get a quick score off you, and you just can't allow yourself to be the victim of that. There's not much else to say here. So I'm going to cut the video here. Once again, sorry about the background. Like I said in one of my previous videos, it's going to be a hot summer, and there's a lot of yard work going around me. I can't even hear myself think in that room sometimes. So I'm recording here for this week. Leave it down below in the comment section. Tell me what you would do if somebody sent you a package looking like this, because I can tell you I'd be fucking pissed. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for checking me out.